Friends, Jai Sri Ram. Welcome to Bharat Marg. Welcome Vinay Ji. Thank you for joining Bharat Marg. Today it is going to be an incredible subject today. Punjab students, deportation to Canada, fake admission. What is the story behind it? Let's discuss with Vinay Ji on it. Okay. Will they go back to Khalistan or they will be saved by the Khalistani Canadian leader, Mr. Jagmeet Singh? Let's discuss about it. And before going further, friends, please make sure to like the video, comment on the video, share the video as much as you can. And also, friends, please make sure to subscribe to the channel Bharat Marg and press the notification button, bell to stay connected. Okay, Vinay Ji, Punjab students, deportation from Canada, fake admission. Will they go back to Khalistan or their Khalistani leader will save them?
Well, the Khalistan is actually, I don't know if you are playing with words or what you're doing this awesome Thursday morning.
But see here.
We are in Khalistan. We are in Khalistan. This is
Khalistan. We are in Khalistan. See here. Okay. See here. Yeah, they all of a sudden became Indian students. Otherwise, they will be, they will step on the flag, this, that, everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the season is right. I heard the Khalistani foreign minister also may talk to the Canadian counterpart.
Yeah, it's like talking to himself. Khalistani foreign minister, Mr. Jagmeet Singh, is going to be talking to himself because he also represents Canada. So yeah, we'll anyway, see how that goes.
Yeah, let's keeping the fun aside, let's talk about the deportation.
Yeah, so basically, what has happened is, we did cover this topic a few days ago.
Yes.
So basically, what has happened is a bunch of students came from India through an agent. Okay.
Means predominantly from Punjab.
Predominantly from Punjab.
Yeah, but some people may come and say me, no. One person there is from Haryana, this, that, everything, but predominantly
Haryana is Punjab. Punjab is Haryana. They share the same capital, Chandigarh. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and same
really,
water.
They're border states, and there's no, they're kind of almost one state.
Right.
Yes, it's ruled by two different parties, Aam Aadmi Party on one side and BJP on the other side.
Right.
But but it's one state pretty much. So what has happened is with these students, they came through an agent, and it turned out that this agent is a fake guy. Like is not a a true agent who actually gets you visas and admissions and all that. So anyway, these students apply through the agent. They pay probably hundreds of thousands of rupees there, and obviously many of these parents who are sending their kids to Canada, let's call it Canada. So they are absolutely so thrilled and enamored by the Canadian, education system, living in Canada and all that stuff, because they may have relatives, friends who talk highly of Canada. Right. So they want to send their kids to Canada, and they sell their lands, they sell their houses, they sell their properties, they sell their jewelry, whatever. And with all that difficulty, they kind of pay the agent. And now the agent has given them fake admission letters to different colleges in Canada. Okay. Particularly in Brampton, actually, this has happened. And
Humber. Why the Humber name rings the bell?
The number?
Humber College.
Yeah, Humber College. Yeah. I mean, Humber is not a... see, the thing is, a lot of these prestigious colleges like Humber College, Centennial College, Seneca College, so this agent has probably must have visited Canada a number of times and kind of scouted around and made a list of all
the guy has been in radar for quite some time.
Okay? Oh yeah. I mean, these guys have got...
We discussed about it in the last video.
Exactly. They've got a huge network and they know exactly what's going on. They find out the addresses. They find out the professors' names. They find out everything that is done. They even get a letterhead, the the logo of the institution and all that stuff, right? And what they do is they go back to India, and then they print off these fake letterheads and stuff like that. And then a student comes and says, hey, listen, I want to go to Canada. Okay, you want to go as a student? No problem. I'll get you an admission in Humber College. And they create a fake letter for Humber College. And they somehow cross the border. The letter looks so genuine. The border agents
come on, Vinay Ji. You mean to say when we cross the border, when I come from US, the guys stare at me, they talk to me like as if they are going to choke me off. You mean to say a batch of 300 got caught, okay? But
Correct.
It could be more than that. So they came in just like that. You mean to say me?
No, I mean, I don't know what goes on at the border. I mean, I don't want to talk badly about the border agents and stuff like that. But, I mean, there are multiple...
I am not talking either.
Yeah,
but I'm asking a question.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying there are multiple conspiracy theories about, the collusion of politicians and border agents and stuff like that. But these are conspiracy theories. I don't want to embark on that or harp on that, right? So, but the thing is, they have somehow...
You are not harping on it, but the question, do you think without power, you can get this many visas get approved?
It is, I mean, if you ask my frank opinion, it is difficult because, I mean, a student crossing the border, whether it's a student, when I came here long time ago, I mean, and this is way before, I'm talking 20 years, 25 years ago, right? So at that time, things were still strict. They scrutinized my documents. I came from the United Kingdom. And despite that, my documents were scrutinized and a lot of things happened. And now the technology is even more advanced and they even scrutinize more because there is a lot of, there are a lot of terrorists and a lot of other stuff going on across the globe. And they got to be aware of these things, right? So if somebody is looking at a document that is a fake document, especially a border agent, they should be able to catch it. I'm hoping, or even verify it. A lot of people they come through and then people hear about it. So you know what? All it takes is a phone call. You just pick up the phone. I mean, it could be in the middle of the night. Hold the guy there and tell him, hey, listen, this is a Friday night. I got to hold you for 2 days. Monday morning, I'm going to call the institution and find out if your papers are genuine. And then call the institution, find out if that, the letter is real and stuff like that. All it takes is, verification, right? But I don't know if these guys have done it. If you want to do it. Exactly. If you want to do it. So anyways, these people have crossed the border. They came into Canada. And then let's say they came here in, I'm just giving you some example. Let's say they came here in June or July and the course doesn't start till September, right? So they just stick around, wait around and all that. And then on the 2nd or 3rd of September, they go to Humber College and they show the letter and they say...
And most of them look like their own there. So it doesn't matter.
Right. So basically they show the letter and then, and by the time, maybe I should retract a little bit. They plan to go there on the 2nd or 3rd of September and they plan to show the letter. But on the 31st of August or the 30th of August, they get a call from the agent from India. And the agent tells him, hey, listen, there has been some issue with Humber College. There's a delay in your admission. So you'll have to stick around for another 6 months. So in the meanwhile, what I suggest is go to another college. It's called Harpreet Singh College. Okay. So go to Harpreet Singh College. And,
no, you don't use the name, please. XYZ.
Okay, XYZ College. Yeah. Sure, XYZ College. I'm not saying it exists. I'm just giving you an example. So go to XYZ College, and then you take admission there, and I have Harkirtan Singh right there, who is going to help you out. Again, I don't want to give names, so let's call him ABC, and go to ABC and talk to him, and he'll get you admission there for those 6 months, and then after that you can join Humber College. So the kid is say, okay, all right, no problem. There's probably some administrative delay. I mean, these guys come from India, right? I mean, like, in India, there is bureaucracy and stuff like that. So
Punjab is in India? Punjab is in India? Punjab is in India?
100%, sir. 100%.
Oh my God. I thought it is I was speaking to a few people in Brampton. I thought it's in Khalistan. Okay.
No, we are in Khalistan. Brampton is
We are in Khalistan. Okay.
Yeah,
I got it.
So the referendum happened here. So they want separate Khalistan. Brampton, they want separated from Canada. So that's what they're doing. Right?
Okay.
So then, the kid joins this other college, and the agent says, I'm going to pay you for this college. So he pays some money from the money that he has already collected to keep the kid happy, right? And then they do that. And then after the course is done, the guy he keeps postponing it. And he says, Humber College, okay, something happened. No, your admission is canceled. So the kid at least finishes whatever. He finishes some course here and he gets a certificate. And it's a recognized college. It's not that it's not a recognized college. So, and most of these are recognized colleges. Some of them could be illegitimate colleges too. Who knows? So
and they operate. And they operate very well here.
My God. Absolutely. And that's it. So the guy is basically here for 6 months, a year, maybe a year and a half, 2 years, maybe even after he finishes the course, the college probably gets him a co-op job or something like that to say, okay, you can work here for 6 months or whatever. Because if you come on student visa, every kid has got is allowed to work for a certain number of hours. So
now they have increased it, so it is good for you.
Correct. Yes. So it's kind of works that way. And then this is all happening when Border Security Agency has not dived into the documentation. And then one morning, Joe at Border Security Agency wakes up and he has had a bad coffee. Yeah, he has had a bad dream. And then he says, I should go and look into these records from whatever. And then he starts looking into that and he says, oh my God, this is something going on here. And then he starts calling colleges and then he figures out that these are fake documents that these kids came with. So then he puts them all together, and then obviously it goes around the Border Security Agency, and now 700 Indian students approximately have been, they are facing deportation from Canada.
And they are doing some dancing, drama on the road. What is that happening?
So basically what happened was, after these 700 Indian students got their letter from the Border Security Agency that you're going to be facing deportation and you have to leave Canada on such and such a date, what they did was a bunch of these kids came together, went to these so-called Punjabi Sikh community centers and agencies and NGOs and whatever, right? And they said, hey guys, you got to help us out, please. We can't face deportation. We came with, so much hope and stuff to live in Canada. Now these guys have given us a deportation letter. So how do we do this? So they said, don't worry about it, buddy. We have done all kinds of stuff in Canada. We have done referendum here. We have done this. We have done that.
And Indira Gandhi thing.
Yeah, we have done, we have even shown the killing of Indira Gandhi on
hey, can you believe you and me, can we ever do this one? Man.
Oh my God. So don't worry, we have done all kinds of stuff. We have even, one time some guy was carrying Indian flag and they were celebrating Independence Day or something like that. And our guy pulled out the Indian flag, stomped on it. And I think you have a video of that.
Right.
So they said, don't worry, and we have politicians connections everywhere. Jagmeet Singh is our buddy, and we'll take care of you. So they said, okay, let's all group up together in Chinguacousy Park in Brampton, and basically that's what happened. So a whole bunch of people came together, and they started doing a silent protest, or whatever you want to call it, in the park, and saying that stop deportation of 100 innocent international students.
Oh, 700. And
Yeah.
this is
Now, I
100.
think 100 came together. 700, I don't know what happened to the remaining 600. Maybe
I
they
think
went,
the 7 has been made into 1. Can you
or
see that?
whatever. Yeah,
You see in the screen, 7 has been made into 1.
I think so. That's what it is. Yeah, I see that actually.
Right.
Something. So maybe the 600 people didn't pay some money that they were asking.
They were
You pay some
it longer.
you pay some money, we'll support you, right? So
Right.
600 people didn't pay the money, so 100 people, they made it 100, and innocent international students. And these guys are, I mean, yes, you know what, they didn't expect it. I'm not saying that the kids are wrong, okay, because sometimes you trust the agent, and you rely on the agent, and you come here. But now my thing is, okay, this is my interpretation, or my justification for them to be deported. Because the thing is, if these kids are not deported, guess what's going to happen? The agent in India will feel, oh man, I sent so many students, none of them got deported. Now don't worry, we'll send a new batch of students with the same fake letters.
And
And
also Vinay ji, even if you have a chartered accountants, if you paid the tax, then you are the person responsible for it. You cannot blame your chartered accountant.
100%, absolutely, yeah, you're right. This is, I mean, like, you know what, you do your best, and you come here, but at the end of the day, you're responsible. Because when you, I mean, like, okay, listen, when I got admit, I also went to a foreign university in the UK, and when I took admission, right, I was talking to the person in the college, in the university, directly, and the registrar, and having conversation directly with them. Now, come on, these students should also do that. Okay, you have an admission letter, you just can't willy-nilly come here, right? Now,
No, everybody is partner in the crime. Okay, let's
find
close
out
the.
find out the person's name, contact information, who is the admissions officer.
And
Send an
you
email
mean to
to her.
say you have your uncle and brother, sister, everybody there, but you cannot find out whether it was a fake letter or not. Okay.
Exactly. I mean, like, the thing is, no, just simple thing. When you receive a letter, you send an email to the admissions officer. There'll be a name on it, right? And you send a email. I mean, it has to say somebody blah 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 at humbercollege.ca or humbercollege.com or whatever it is, right? So I mean, kids are smart these days. They'll know if it's a fake email, and then send it to that person. Say, hey, listen, thank you for the admission. I'm very happy to come to Canada. I'll be arriving on such and such a date, and I would like to meet with you in person, or
Yeah, it's
something
a
like
good
that.
piece of advice. And even if somebody is watching this video, if
Yeah.
you're planning to come to India, you have to listen to what Vinay ji says. Okay, I always say the people, whenever people call me, oh, hey, I want to come to Canada, what should I do? I say them, you know what, Vinay ji has done a series of videos on this. You have to go to Bharat Marg, and there is no all about Canada. Is
Yeah.
what our playlist is. You go there, all the do's and don'ts, everything is given there. You can watch the video, then if you're comfortable, come on over.
Exactly. I mean, like, I truly appreciate that, because the kids have to be extremely careful. They need to verify that the email is genuine. They can just Google the the person in the college. They can even make a call, like, just call the person, because in Canada, everybody answers the phone. Okay, especially in institutions, in offices, and wherever, right? If they have a number, you just call that person and say, hey, listen.
But Vinay ji, let me ask you a point blank question. Okay,
Right.
who is the criminal here? Student came by themselves. Where did they came by themselves with their this thing? Who are behind this racket? Okay, any arrest made so far by the government? Who are any political, without a powerful politician involved? Do you think you can ferry these many people around? These are all the one who got caught. There are many should be there who are not caught.
I totally agree with you. Without the collusion of certain power people in power, or certain whatever people with money or whatever, right? It's difficult. This is a racket. Let's be extremely clear about it, and I want to be just extremely blatant about it. This is a racket that's been going on for the last little while. Okay, their racket is basically they have people in India, the people here, the people, they're creating all this. And also to get the kid to go to another college, there also you need certain connections, right? But it's not Humber, but it's a XYZ college. It's a smaller college, not that much reputed. And it's mainly it'll have only Indian students, mainly from Punjab. And this is the kind of thing, right? So to kind of make all this happen and go hand in glove, it there has to be some kind of a nexus between the parties in India, the parties here, and all that stuff. So
And
obviously,
politicians.
yeah, politicians, businessmen, whoever, right? So
See,
there has to be some kind of a nexus of
you know why I say this, Vinayji? Whenever I cross from US to Canada, you know, when they see my Brampton license plate, they stop, saying that there is a lot of drug work happening there. So they come and check it, this, that, things like that.
yeah.
Do you think this many people coming to one college, okay, they will just like that let go? Where is the nexus starting and where is it going till? Is my question. Okay, but
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, your final words, 30 seconds, Vinay.
No, like all I'm saying is like there is definitely has to be a nexus and there is a connection. So coming back to your first question, who is the criminal here? I mean, it's definitely not the students, but the students should have done their due diligence before coming, because I also partially blame the students for not kind of taking this seriously. Because you know what, once they understand the whole business, like the way it works, they assume that, oh, this agent has done so many things, and the agents also brag about it, right? Oh, I've sent 300 students, I've sent 200 students, or blah blah blah, whatever, right? So they trust the student, the agent, and they hand him the money, and they kind of rest assured that, oh, everything is going to go well. Now when they come here, they face the drill, right? They go through the drill,
No,
and
no,
now
I
they're
mean,
facing deportation.
they know things. They know things. I am not going to take it for a minute that they don't know, because they come
I
here.
have a feeling as well that they know about
Yeah,
it, but the thing is, they're pretending to be innocent and whatever. But again, I don't want to blame the students here fully,
you
because
come here, Vinayji, you come here, you talk nonsense about the country you came from, and you step on the flags. You may not be the one. You didn't do it. But you know what? The gang that
yeah,
does it. We go by majority of them, how they behave, what they
right,
do. And now you want the foreign minister of India to come running and helping you and polish your shoes? Come on.
exactly. And if you see the placards that people are holding in the background there, the picture that you have,
Uh-huh.
many of them are not the students. They're actually the ones that are running these organizations, these NGOs, and this. I mean, like
They
possibly.
look like my grandfather, some of them.
Exactly. Like, look at those people in the front there. I'm like, where are the students there? Maybe a few of them are students, but many of them are these people who are running these organizations. They're saying, okay, we will support you. We'll do whatever it takes. And blah, blah, blah. We know people here, and blah, blah, blah. And stop victimization, stop victim blaming, and blah, blah, blah. Right. So, but the thing is, the fact of the matter is that the kids should have done their due diligence, and yes, the agents are responsible, students are partially responsible, but it's that nexus that I'm talking about that is fully responsible for this, and that is
Absolutely.
what we need to find out.
Absolutely.
I hope the Canadian administration investigates this and gets to the bottom of this.
If they want to. Otherwise, they can do the same thing what they did in the visa office. Anyway, thank you very much, and looking forward to see you again, Vinay ji. And guys, you know what? Make sure to what do you think? Comment, and do you agree with what Vinay ji said or not? What is your questions? Anything you post here, we will get answer. And here is our WhatsApp number for you to send a message, ask any question. Okay, and looking forward to see you all again. Till then, Jai Shri Krishna, Vinay ji.
Thank you.